A UK Library Guide. Chapter 1. British Library Info. Major British Library websites. library.ex.ac.uk/internet/uklibs.html, UK Libraries. ocml.org.uk, Association of UK Media Specialists, Librarians. clep.org.uk, Chartered Institute of Library and Information Professionals, UK Association for Librarians and Information Managers. copac.ac.uk/copac, Network of Libraries in the UK. mla.gov.uk, Museums, Libraries and Archives Council. nationalarchives.gov.uk. nas.org.uk, the National Archives of Scotland. nls.uk, National Library of Scotland. llgc.org.uk, the National Library of Wales. dspace.dial.pipex.com/town/square/ac940/weblibs.html, the UK Public Libraries page, links to public libraries throughout UK. independentlibraries.co.uk. cityoflondon.gov.uk/libraries. londonlibrary.co.uk. britishlibrary.net. cityoflondon.gov.uk/LMA, London Metropolitan Archives. library.exeter.ac.uk/internet/uklibs.html. en.wikipedia.org/wiki/research_libraries_UK. bl.uk/bipc, Business and IP Centre. bl.uk/bis, Business. bl.uk/collections. bl.uk/collections/early.html. bl.uk/collections/maps. bl.uk/collections/newspapers.html. bl.uk/collections/social/social.html. bl.uk/resources. bl.uk/resources/humanities. bl.uk/sound archive. British Library websites. bl.uk, British Library. blpc.bl.uk. bubl.ac.uk, Bublo homepage. doomsdaybook.co.uk, Doomsday Book Online. cwis.livejm.ac.uk/Lee, Liverpool John Moores University. nhm.ac.uk/index.html, Natural History Museum, UK. dspace.dial.pipex.com/town/square/ac940/ukpublib.html, UK Public Library page. abdn.ac.uk/dis/library, University of Aberdeen. aber.ac.uk/tpl. aberdeencity.gov.uk, Aberdeen Central Library. armitt.com, Ambleside. arts.ac.uk/library, covers most arts. bapla.org, picture libraries. barnet.gov.uk/cultural_services/libraries. bathnest.gov.uk/libraries. bbc.co.uk/heritage. belb.org.uk, Belfast. bfi.org.uk, British Film Institute National Library. bl.uk, British Library. bl.uk, British Library. bluk.serials, current serials files. bl.uk/docsupply, British Library Document Service. blpc.bl.uk, British Library. bmi.org.uk, Birmingham and Midland Institute. bodley.ox.ac.uk, Bodleian Library. boroughofpool.com/libraries. brent.gov.uk/library.nsf, Brent Council Libraries. britishlibrary.net. bubl.ac.uk, Bublu. bubl.ac.uk/link. bubl.bath.ac.uk/bubl/home.html, bulletin board for librarians. buckscc.gov.uk/libraries High Wycombe Studies Centre. caa.co.uk, Civil Aviation Authority Library. catholiclibrary.org.uk. Cervantes.es, Spanish Culture, London. citylibraries.info, Brighton. cityoflondon.gov.uk/Barbican Library. cityoflondon.gov.uk/Camomilist Library. cityoflondon.gov/City Business Library. commonwealth.int, Library of the Commonwealth Secretariat. cranfieldlibrary.ac.uk. dartington.ac.uk, College of the Arts. Devon and exeterinstitution.org.uk. dorsetforyou.com/libraries. dur.ac.uk/library, Durham University Library. dwlib.co.uk, Religion, London. ex.ac.uk/library. fco.gov.uk, Foreign and Commonwealth Office Library. forestresearch.gov.uk. guild.ac.uk, German Historical Institute Library. glasgowlibraries.org. goethe.de, German Literature, Culture, History. hearts.ac.uk/lis. heartsdirect.org/libs leisure/libraries. history.ac.uk/library, history. hlsi.net, Highgate Literary and Scientific Institution Library. humboldt.ac.uk, Humanities. hw.ac.uk/lib www/irn/pinakes/pinakes.html. icilondon.esteri.it, Italian Institute Library. ids.ac.uk/blds, British Library for Development Studies. instituit-francais.org.uk. iwm.org.uk, Imperial War Museum. John F. Frost Newspapers.co.uk, Newspapers from the Past. kirkleysmc.gov.uk/communities/libraries/library.shtml. lambethpalacelibrary.org. le.ac.uk/library, Leicester University. leeds.ac.uk/library. leedslearning.net. lib.cam.ac.uk, Cambridge University. lib.ed.ac.uk, Edinburgh University. lib.ed.ac.uk, Edinburgh. lib.gla.ac.uk, Glasgow. library.exeter.ac.uk. library.gg, Guernsey. library.lse.ac.uk, London School of Economics and Political Science. library.manchester.ac.uk. library.open.ac.uk. library.open.ac.uk/libraries, distance learning college. library.rdg.ac.uk, Reading University. library.soton.ac.uk. library.trin.cam.ac.uk. library.welcome.ac.uk. linenhall.com, Belfast. litandphil.org.uk, Newcastle upon Tyne. llgc.org.uk, National Library of Wales. llgc.org.uk, National Library of Wales. londonlibrary.co.uk. londonmet.ac.uk/The Women's Library, National Library of Women. metoffice.gov.uk, Meteorological Library. nationalarchives.org.uk. ncl.ac.uk/library, Newcastle University Library. newslsc.ac.uk/library. nhm.ac.uk/library, Natural History Museum. nhm.ac.uk/library/index.html, Natural History Museum Library. ni-libraries.net, Northern Ireland. nlb-online.org, National Library for the Blind, Stockport, England. nli.ie, National Library of Ireland, Dublin. nls.uk, National Library of Scotland, Edinburgh. nls.uk, National Library of Scotland. nms.ac.uk, National Museums of Scotland. northumberlandlibraries.com. orkneylibrary.org.uk. pa.press.net, pagroup.com, PA Digital News Library. plymouthlibraries.info. posk.org, Polish Culture. readinglibraries.org.uk. rgs.org, Geography. reba.org, architecture.com, Architecture. royalsoc.ac.uk, Royal Society Library. rsl.oxac.uk, Oxford University Library. rsm.ac.uk, Royal Society of Medicine. sciencemuseum.org.uk/library. sciencemuseum.org.uk/library, Science Museum. sf-foundation.org, Science Fiction, Liverpool. sfs.org.uk, Storytelling Library. shetland-library.gov.uk. shl.lon.ac.uk, British Psychological Society Library. shl.lon.ac.uk, Senate House Library. slane.te.org.uk, Scottish Library Association. soas.ac.uk/Oriental and African Studies. statistics.gov.uk. stbride.org, stbridefoundation.org, London, Graphic Arts. suffolklibraries.co.uk. theathenaeum.org.uk, Liverpool. theportico.org.uk, Literature. thursa.org, Royal Society for the Encouragement of Arts, Manufactures and Commerce. thewomenslibrary.ac.uk. ucurln.bath.ac.uk, UCAN, the UK Office for Library and Information Networking. vam.ac.uk/NAL, National Art Library, London. vam.ac.uk/NAL, National Art Library. westminster.gov.uk/libraries. wienerlibrary.co.uk. wm-libraries.org.uk. womenslibrary.org.uk. york.gov.uk/learning/libraries. zsl.org, Zoological Society Library, London. British College Libraries. abdn.ac.uk/dis/library, Aberdeen University. aston.ac.uk/lis, Aston University. bath.ac.uk/library, University of Bath. bodley.ox.ac.uk, University of Oxford Bodleian Library. bournemouth.ac.uk/library, Bournemouth University. brad.ac.uk/library, University of Bradford. cardiff.ac.uk/schools and divisions/innsrv/library services/index.html, Cardiff University. city.ac.uk/library, City University. cls.hud.ac.uk, University of Huddersfield. coventry.ac.uk/library, Coventry University. cranfield.ac.uk/library, Cranfield Institute of Technology. cwis.livejm.ac.uk/lee, Liverpool John Moores University. dundee.ac.uk/library/welcome.html, University of Dundee. dur.ac.uk/library, University of Durham. gre.ac.uk/lib/index.html, University of Greenwich. hull.ac.uk/lib, University of Hull. hw.ac.uk/library, Heriot Watt University. imperial.ac.uk/library, University of London, Imperial College. IOE webserver.ioe.ac.uk/IOE/html/infoservice/ishami.html, University of London, Institute of Education. is.bham.ac.uk/mainlib/index.htm, University of Birmingham. iserv.tay.ac.uk/library, University of Alberta Dundee. kcl.ac.uk/depsta/iss/library, University of London, King's College. kiel.ac.uk/departments/lee, Kiel University. king.ac.uk/library_media/index.html, Kingston University. lb.rhbnc.ac.uk, University of London, Royal Holloway. le.ac.uk/library, University of Leicester. leeds.ac.uk/library, Leeds University. lib.cam.ac.uk, Cambridge University. lib.ed.ac.uk, University of Edinburgh. lib.essex.ac.uk, University of Essex. lib.gla.ac.uk, University of Glasgow. lib.strath.ac.uk, University of Strathclyde. lib.uea.ac.uk, University of East Anglia. library.dmu.ac.uk, De Montfort University. library.ex.ac.uk, University of Exeter. library.open.ac.uk, Open University. library.paisley.ac.uk/index.htm, University of Paisley. library.qmul.ac.uk, University of London, Queen Mary and Westfield College. library.rdg.ac.uk, University of Reading. library.st-andrews.ac.uk, University of St Andrews. library.ster.ac.uk/index.html, Stirling University. library.sunderland.ac.uk, University of Sunderland. library.ulster.ac.uk, University of Ulster. libweb.lancs.ac.uk, Lancaster University. lisa.sbu.ac.uk, South Bank University. liv.ac.uk/library/libhomep.html, University of Liverpool. london.edu/theschool783.html, London Business School. londonmet.ac.uk/services/sas/library-services, London Metropolitan University. lut.ac.uk/library, Loughborough University. ncl.ac.uk/library, University of Newcastle upon Tyne. nottingham.ac.uk/is, University of Nottingham. plymouth.ac.uk/pages/view.asp?page=645, University of Plymouth. port.ac.uk/departments/student-support/library, University of Portsmouth. qmuc.ac.uk/lb, Queen Margaret College. qub.ac.uk/directorates/information services/the library, Queen's University of Belfast. rgu.ac.uk/library, Robert Gordon University. roe.ac.uk/roe/library/index.html, Royal Observatory, Edinburgh. rylibweb.man.ac.uk, University of Manchester. shef.ac.uk/library, University of Sheffield. shu.ac.uk/services/lc, Sheffield Hallam University. soton.ac.uk/library, University of Southampton. staffs.ac.uk/uniservices/infoservices/library, Staffordshire University. studynet1.hearts.ac.uk/lis.nsf, University of Hertfordshire. Surrey.ac.uk/library, University of Surrey. Sussex.ac.uk/library, University of Sussex. Swan.ac.uk/lis/index.asp, University of Wales, College of Swansea. ucl.ac.uk/library, University College London. uclan.ac.uk/library, University of Central Lancashire. ull.ac.uk, University of London. warwick.ac.uk/services/library, University of Warwick. wmin.ac.uk/page-611, University of Westminster. york.ac.uk/services/library, University of York. British Library job websites. la-rvs.org.uk, Library Association JobNet. nis.ac.uk/noticeboard/jobs/libvac.html, National Information Services and Systems Job Vacancy Service. informed-ibs.com, Informed Business Services Limited, UK. British government websites. Virtually all of these local municipal and county government websites have a link on them to their public libraries. aberdeenscity.gov.uk, allerdale.gov.uk, alnwick.gov.uk, 01665/510665, barnsley.gov.uk, bathnest.gov.uk, bedfordshire.gov.uk, birmingham.gov.uk, boston.gov.uk, 01205/356-656, bournemouth.gov.uk, bradford.gov/uk, braintree.gov.uk, bridgend.gov.uk, brightton-hove.gov.uk, bristol.gov.uk, broadsauthority.gov.uk, 01603/610-734, bromley.gov.uk, cambridge.gov.uk, cambridgeshire.gov.uk, canterbury.gov.uk, cardiff.gov.uk, carmarthenshire.gov.uk, cheltenham.gov.uk, chichester.gov.uk, chichester.gov.uk, 01243/775-888, christchurch.gov.uk, cirencester.gov.uk, cityoflondon.gov.uk, cityofworcester.gov.uk, cne-siar.gov.uk, Western Isles, colchester.gov.uk, 01206/282-920, cornwall.gov.uk, cotswold.gov.uk, 01285/654-180, countryside.gov.uk, coventry.gov.uk, dartmoornpa.gov.uk, derby.gov.uk, derbyshiredales.gov.uk, 01629/55082, devon.gov.uk, doncaster.gov.uk, dorsetcc.gov.uk, dorsetforyou.com, dover.gov.uk, dundeecity.gov.uk, durham.gov.uk, durhamcity.gov.uk, east-ayrshire.gov.uk, eastbourne.gov.uk, eastcams.gov.uk, eastriding.gov.uk, 01482/867-430, essexcc.gov.uk, exeter.gov.uk, exmoornationalpark.gov.uk, exmoornationalpark.gov.uk, forestofdean.gov.uk, Colford, forestry.gov.uk, gloucester.gov.uk, 01452/396 572. Gloucestershire.gov.uk. Gov.je, Jersey. Greenwich.gov.uk. Hackney.gov.uk, the London Borough of Hackney. Hants.gov.uk, Hampshire County. Harrogate.gov.uk, 01423/537 300. Hastings.gov.uk. Herefordshire.gov.uk. Hertcc.gov.uk, Hertfordshire. Highland.gov.uk. Highpeak.gov.uk. hmce.gov.uk, 0208/9290152, Customs. Hounslow.gov.uk. Ipswich.gov.uk. Kennet.gov.uk, 01672/539425. Kent.gov.uk. Lakedistrict.gov.uk, 0153944/46601. Lambeth.gov.uk. Leeds.gov.uk. Lewis.gov.uk. Lincoln.gov.uk, 01522/873213. Lincolnshire.gov.uk. Liverpool.gov.uk. London.gov.uk. Malvernhills.gov.uk, 01684892289. Manchester.gov.uk. Middlesbrough.gov.uk. Newcastle.gov.uk. Norfolk.gov.uk. Northamptonshire.gov.uk. Northlandcs.gov.uk, North Lincolnshire. North Norfolk.gov.uk. Northumberland.gov.uk. Northyorks.gov.uk. Norwich.gov.uk, 01603/666071. Nottinghamcity.gov.uk. Oldham.gov.uk. Oundle.gov.uk. Oxford.gov.uk. Oxfordshire.gov.uk. Penwith.gov.uk, Penzance. Peterborough.gov.uk, 01733/452 336. Plymouth.gov.uk. Poole.gov.uk. Portsmouthcc.gov.uk. princeofwales.gov.uk, member of royal family. rbwm.gov.uk, the Royal Borough of Windsor and Maidenhead. ribleyvalley.gov.uk. richmond.gov.uk. rochdale.gov.uk. rydale.gov.uk, 01439/770 salford.gov.uk. sheffield.gov.uk. shetland.gov.uk. shropshire.gov.uk. somerset.gov.uk. southampton.gov.uk, 023-8083-3333. South Shropshire.gov.uk. southwestlinks.com, Stamford. stalbans.gov.uk. stedmondsbury.gov.uk, 01284/763 stoke.gov.uk, Stoke-on-Trent. Storyofworksworth.co.uk, Heritage Museum, former silk mill, Wirksworth, Derbyshire. Stroud.gov.uk. Suffolk.gov.uk. Suffolkcoastal.gov.uk, 01728/453 637. Sunderland.gov.uk. Swansea.gov.uk. Tauntondene.gov.uk. Teesdale.gov.uk. Thanet.gov.uk. thisisessex.co.uk. Thurrock.gov.uk. Truro.gov.uk. Tunbridgewells.gov.uk. Utleyford.gov.uk, 01799/510 444. Walsall.gov.uk. Westminster.gov.uk. westnorfolk.gov.uk, 01553/763044. Winchester.gov.uk. Windsor.gov.uk. Wolverhampton.gov.uk. Worcestershire.gov.uk. Wrexham.gov.uk. Wringtonsomerset.org.uk. York.gov.uk.